Namaste, Vanakkam, Hare Krishna. Welcome to Conscious Cooking. Today we're going to be making a quintessential Gujarati flatbread called Thepla. There are so many variations to the ingredients and to the method of making Thepla. For today, we're going to be using a bit of gram flour. We will need some clarified butter or ghee. We'll need yogurt, some additional flour for rolling and dusting. We're going to be using methi or fenugreek leaves. We will need some dhania and jeera powder, some turmeric, hardi, some freshly ground chili powder. We will also need a little bit of ajwain. We'll need a hint of salt, a little additional water for mixing, and we're going to need about 1.5 to 1 3/4 cups of ordinary cake flour or atta. To make the dough for our thepla, we're going to add in our flour and our gram flour. And to this flour mixture, we're going to add in about 3 to 4 tablespoons of melted ghee. And then we're going to add in about 1/2 cup of washed and chopped fenugreek leaves, and I've also added about 2 tablespoons of chopped coriander leaves, and we're going to add this into our dough, and we're going to be spicing up our thepla with a bit of ajwain or celery seeds, maybe about 1/2 teaspoon of the chili, about 1 teaspoon of turmeric, about 1/2 teaspoon of dhania and jeera powder, and just a bit of salt for taste. I'm also going to be using for the thepla about 2 tablespoons of yogurt. Now some people would like to mix thepla only with yogurt, but I'm going to mix it with a bit of yogurt and a little bit of water. But you have to be very careful about how much of water you put into the dough as you're mixing, because the fenugreek leaves also release a bit of water. So add your water a little at a time until you get it into a nice, soft, pliable dough. Right, so we now have a nice, soft, pliable dough, and now we're going to roll it into our little balls and get it ready for putting it onto the tawa or the skillet to actually cook it up. We've rolled out a few of our theplas. We're now going to just lightly baste our tawa or our griddle pan, and we're going to start toasting our thepla. And just keep adjusting the position of the thepla so that it cooks evenly all over. And then when you notice those tiny little bubbles appearing, it's time for you to turn it to the other side. So once you turn it, you can again lightly smear some ghee. And what the ghee does is it softens your thepla, and it also lets it stay for much longer. Okay, this is ready. You will notice that there are bubbles that have appeared on both sides now that have taken on a light brown color, and that means that the thepla is actually cooked. So we can remove it. So we have finished toasting all of our thepla, and as I said before, you can eat it with a sabji, you can eat it with butter. But today we're going to serve it traditionally with some yogurt and some sweet mango pickle. And there you have traditional Gujarati flatbreads, thepla, to enjoy with friends and family.